everybody, welcome, welcome. About to do our little live, after hours live stream, guys. Not sure how long this one will be, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Alright, guys. I don't know how long this stream will be, but see what we can do here. Yo, Ultima, welcome, bro. Ultima says it better be all night. All night long. All night. Oh, yo, I was having fun. I was almost thinking about doing a double arc stream. I was like, nah, I better get my DayZ in, otherwise, yeah, something ain't gonna be right with the world. But nah, I was having fun actually. Kicking some ass, taking some names. Keep forgetting that we have like no ammo for this AKM. Oh shit. Yeah. Chili dogs tonight, boys. Chili dogs. Chili dog. Chili dog. I need ammo for this AKM big time. I mean, and the stream itself was actually quite, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, I had like 20 almost viewers in there, so, and I got the viewers pretty early on as well, so it wasn't like, you know, I wasn't too short on people, I guess. I mean, you know, 15 ain't nothing really, but, you know, I've had DayZ streams that where I didn't even get 15 or 20 people in the stream at all, so, you know, it wasn't too bad actually. I think we may start streaming a little bit more of it. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of was enjoying myself, like I said, so I could see myself continuing to throw it out there. But, you know, I don't want to, I'm not trying to fuck with what we got going on already here on the channel type too much, you know. Still want to keep it mainly DayZ content. Zed's about. Where am I again? Let's see. Oh, but I did just also post a. It's technically a video because it's longer than 3 minutes. So anything over 3 minutes is technically a video. So I did just post a new video from yesterday's shenanigans. I tried to fit it all into a short, but there's just no way to really do it. Like, even the 5 minutes I thought was short, but it still kind of got the point across, right? Like, I mean, for the most part. I need to really, like, if I'm going to do videos, I need to actually make videos. But what I've been doing are basically just extended shorts, right? They're still in the short format, but they're just a little bit longer. Because there's just too much shit that happens in one day sometimes to fit it into a 3-minute video. It's just like, you can't do it, right? And that's kind of where I'm at with some of these. I've got a backlog of shit, dude, like that's a mile long. So, I don't know if any of it will ever see the light of day, to be honest with you, but we'll see what happens, yeah? There may come a time where I need to bust it out. Bust it out. Yeah, it ain't too shabby. It's got some decent stuff in there. It's got some decent stuff in there. You know me, I'm always willing to show my ups and my downs, because nobody in DayZ is perfect, right? So it's like, anybody that just shows constant wins, I mean, it's cool to watch wins, but it's also just as entertaining to see people's failures as well. Go on out of here, you fat pig. Just thinking about killing that pig, but kind of want to remain stealthy for now. If I can get away with it. If I can get away with it. I'm like way up north. So what I need to do is go a little bit south, but more like the west. Going west, but slightly south. Need to find some 7.62 ammo. So, hunting cabins are probably going to be my best option for that. Or like Tri-Cresta type shit. There's usually quite a bit of 7.62s nearby there. Let's see here. What the hell? Oh, okay. I've got basically everything I need to build with, don't I? Okay, so I think we're also looking for like a 4-dial and some nails. Oh, I got nails. Nails, wire, pliers, shovel. Yeah, we're just looking for 4-dial. Holy shit. So if we find a 4-dial, we can slap down a base too. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just use one use off of the old gun cleaning kit here. That way we can fix up this mag. Have a spare mag for the pistol. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Holy shit. 3 ammonium. But yeah, no, I think Arc Raider's pretty straight, man. I enjoy playing it. I mean, it's got its things about it that I would, you know, certain things, but all games have certain things about them that you wish you could either change or, you know, make adjustments to, but yeah, man, overall it's pretty damn good, actually. I think I might just temporarily take the scope off of this because I don't have a lot of ammo in the AKM or really any ammo, and if we get into any kind of shit up close and I got that scope on, chances of me hitting a shot are pretty fucking slim. But if I spot a guy far off, I can quickly throw my scope on it, right? Yeah. Alright. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. Get your ass in there. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, for sure, Tripper. It's far from perfect, but it's definitely got a lot going for it. Yo, welcome, Claire Bob. How we feeling tonight? Glad you guys are joining us on our after hours adventure here. Tonight we're running solo. Normally we got Skits or somebody with us, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna be doing a little bit of soloing tonight, boys. Solo leveling. We already hit that Arc Raiders pretty hard this morning. Did about 5 hours. So I've had a nice little break in between and got some shit done, and yeah. Gonna be eating some chili dogs. Chili dogs. I love chili dogs. They're cheap and they're not, and they taste good. That is very true, guys. Sorry, I think I've been muted, but yeah, you gotta eat, man. If you don't eat, you're gonna feel like starving Marvin all the time. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like starving Ethiopian all the damn time. But yeah, as soon as them hunger pains kick in, it's like you either deal with it or deal with the pain. One of the two. Nobody, could you imagine actually that? I mean, I could not imagine starving to death. That is got to be one of the most horrible and cruel ways to go. And that fucking woman that starved her children, or one of them really, it was a brother and a mother, right? It was like an older brother and an abusive mother. It's like, it's kind of hard to hold it against the little kid, but at the same time, he knew what he was fucking doing. He was old enough to know. And the mother literally starved her little kid to the point that he died. And then the police found out, but it was just too late, right? I mean, the kid looked like a living skeleton. It was the most sad, disturbing story that I ever heard or saw. I mean, an own mother did that to her child. Crazy, bro. Fucking bananas. Come on, battery. What the fuck is up with this? When you're not looking for batteries, you can probably find them everywhere. Find them freaking everywhere. So you need one. Oh, it is disturbing, bro. Like, it's on YouTube or somewhere. It's somewhere, and it's, if you look it up, and it's, like, the woman had 2 kids, right? She had one kid who was the older, and then she had a younger one that was, like, 5 to 6 years younger, I think, than the older one. And so what they would do is they would lock him up in a closet or a little tiny space, and then they wouldn't feed him anything. And then when they did finally feed him, it was always like not Cocoa Puffs, but like some kind of candy or some shit, like cake, like not even cake. It wasn't even that sustaining. Like it was like fruit gushers or something, you know, something silly like that. And they would be like, oh, and then if you use the bathroom, we're gonna punish you. And then like he would have to use the bathroom, obviously. And then they would shackle him up. Oh, man. I mean, I can't even remember all the horrific shit, but it was tons of shit. And their punishing him was like taking away even the little bits of food that they gave him. I mean, it was bad, bro. I could not believe, like, not only doing that to any human being, but your own child? Your own child? Like, let alone any human being, but that just blew my mind, bro. These people will do out here is fucked up. Completely fucked up. Needless to say, she's gonna be in prison the rest of her life. I hope. If she gets out of prison, that's something wrong with this. I mean, the justice system's already broken, but people like that do not deserve freedom. And I don't give a fuck where you live in the world. Come on, battery. Give me a battery. Oh, I'm telling you guys, when I was hearing this shit, and then when the cop was like talking to him, the interview, it's like the wildest fucking interview you'll ever hear between a cop and a supposed mother. Like, the shit that he was asking her and her responses were just like, what the fuck? This ain't normal, nowhere near normal. And the other kid was like, basically controlled by his mother. Like, the eldest, yeah, he was involved, right? He could have told somebody about it, but he never did. He never did. I don't see how he was, and supposedly he was going to school like that, and nobody at the school noticed. That's what fucks me up even more. Is like, how did nobody at his school not notice? Hey, this kid is a walking skeleton. He's emaciated. He can barely move around because he's starved. Oh, I thought I saw somebody. Come on, man. Give me a battery. Just one battery. I doubt there's a battery in this hospital. I would doubt there's a battery in here. Yeah, I can't remember what happened to the oldest kid, but I'm pretty sure he's in trouble too. I'm pretty sure they locked his ass up in the juvenile because he was complicit too, guys. Like, he wasn't no little innocent kid. Like, he was doing shit, making sure his little brother didn't eat. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, the insanity transferred over to him, but that don't make him innocent, right? Humans are born with the natural instinct, I feel like, that they kind of know what's right and what's wrong, right? For the most part. I mean, especially in modern society where the rules are all around you, like, for you to try and say, oh, I didn't know that you're not supposed to starve somebody. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah. Well, were you eating? Oh, well, yeah, we were eating. Oh, okay. So, but you don't think he should eat, right? Well, he don't need to eat. Like, They should cut his fucking food off. They should have starved that woman. That's what, if they find parents that are starving their children, they should lock their ass up and starve them. For sure. Oh, it was like a huge story. The only reason I even know about it is because they made like a documentary out of that shit. And I watched the documentary on like Dateline or 2020, some kind of shit like that. One of those investigative news segments or whatever. It's on one of those. Ooh, there's potentially batteries over here for sure. Give me one battery. We'll be good with that. I mean, she wasn't like extremely fat, but yeah, she had weight on her for sure, bro. Yeah, they were both well fed enough. Like, the kid obviously was a kid. He looked like a regular kid, but the mom looked pretty chunky. Yeah, she wasn't like a huge fat ass, but like she was definitely overweight, probably for her fucking height and everything. For sure. She definitely wasn't hurting on food. And could you imagine them eating all that shit in front of him too? They would eat in front of him as well. Like, they would both eat like these big meals, and then he would have to watch them eat as punishment. And then they would lock him into the fucking closet where he'd have to shit and piss, and bro. The more I heard, the more it just made me mad, you know? Pissed me off. It was like some of the sickest shit you'll ever hear of a mother doing to their own child, anyway. And you know, there's people out there that can't even have kids that would love to have a kid to take care of them and to love them, and even if it wasn't their own kid, you know, but obviously they would love to have their own kid, but some people out there would just adopt a kid, you know? Put his ass up for adoption. I mean, if you can't feed him, and it wasn't like she couldn't feed him. They chose not to feed him. That's the craziest shit, right? Like, they just actively chose not to feed him. They had food. I mean, it's just, you can't make this shit up, man. Cannot make this shit up. Yo, welcome 33rd, man. How we feeling tonight? Hope all is well, brother. Hope all is well. We are currently searching for a 9-volt battery, or a few of them. Yeah, bro, no. Yeah, having your kids finish what's on their plate is teaching them not to waste. That's a life lesson that you're teaching them, you know what I mean? Yeah, and enforcing that is what should happen. I mean, kids nowadays are very wasteful, so the more you can instill in them at an early age that you do not waste food, or you do your best not to waste food, then, yeah, there you go. Oh, absolutely. And don't listen to what any of these new mainstream parenters try to tell you. They all try to tell you not to, like, punish your kids. Well, that's just not the way it goes, guys. If you spare them the rod, the wrath of God will fucking come down upon them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they will have a hard life. Those that were not taught, because myself, the rules were pretty loose, you know, and I had a pretty rough fucking life of my own stupid choices. And I'm not saying that I wasn't taught right from wrong or anything. It's just, I had a lot of liberties and freedoms as a young kid that most kids should not have. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not good for a child's development. They need to have structure and rules and understand that, like, there's just certain things that you don't do. I mean, I always respected my elders and all that, but, like, I'm just talking about, like, you know, smoking at a young age, drinking at a young age, shit like that. And it really not being like, it's not like, oh, you know, fuck you or anything, but it's just the way it was back then. And, you know, I knew right from wrong, but I chose to make stupid choices myself. And it took a long time of going through life lessons for me to figure certain things out. So it's like, you know, even if you do raise your kids right, that's all you can do is give them the tools and the instruction manual and go, here you go. This is what will help you in your life to live a better life and avoid these pitfalls, right? It's like you're showing them a map where all the traps are, and you're going, avoid this, avoid that, because if you do this or that, this is going to happen. And it's like, I wish I had that map, cheat code map, you know? How to make it through life without fucking it up completely. Oh, you asshole. And the younger you teach your children, the better it's, because those children's brains are like a sponge, man. At the very moment they're born and they open their eyes, all that information is instantly being sponged. As soon as they hit 2 years old, that's when it really activates, even more so. And the information that they're getting at that young age is going to dictate the rest of their fucking lives, man. I mean, that's why when they look at these serial killers, they always go back to their childhoods. And they look at their childhoods and they go, what went wrong here? Oh, well, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer's this, that, you know? Well, his dad was pretty straight, right? But his mom was a complete fucking nut job. And he was, you know, there's certain warning signs that were completely ignored. And it's like, you know, you wonder, there's the battery, boys. Fucking A, boys. Let's go. Smash the like. There it is. Now we ain't worried about nothing. Well, exactly. Like, I was always raised in a way that's like, I was very, very trusting of people at a young age, like extremely trusting of, especially women. If you were a woman and you were any kind of fine, like you look good, oh, my blinders were immediately on, and I couldn't see red flags even if they were right slapping me in the face. Every red flag in the world could slap me in the face, but if she got that nice ass and some titties and a pretty face with a pretty smile, like, let's go. Well, I'm telling you what, the devil comes with a pretty face and a nice smile and some titties and a fat ass. That's what the devil looks like. Because that bitch will take everything from you. Yep. And yeah, that's a hallmark of a good parent right there, is well-mannered children to other adults. When they are around other adults, they respect them, such and such. That's how you know you've done a decent job raising your kids. They can do whatever they want amongst themselves, right? Kids are going to be kids. But if they're talking to an adult, it's like they're not going to be cussing out an adult, right? Yeah, no. If I cussed out an adult when I was a kid, I got that ass whooped. If I did anything disrespectful towards an adult when I was a kid, I got that ass whooped. And I not only got my ass whooped, but I got grounded, which I hated even more than getting my ass whooped. I would rather get my ass whooped than get grounded or have my shit taken from me, right? Nowadays, all you got to do is turn off the Wi-Fi for their phones, and they fucking throw a fit over that. That's like the only way you can punish kids nowadays. Take away their damn electronics and shit. It's like that's the only thing they worry about, right? But hey, I'm not a parent myself, so this is just from like world experience and for my perspective of growing up and what I went through as a kid and like what other people go through in my life as kids, and I'm like see where they ended up and where I ended up and all of these different decisions. But like at the same time, your childhood really doesn't determine your future, right? It just gives you a foundation to hopefully do good on. Because some of the best raised children grow up to be complete fucking pieces of shit, right? Even if they were raised right, they grow up and they're pieces of shit. So it's really not, I think people put too much onto the parents sometimes. And we forget that kids are just little people that have their own fucking willpower and their own choices and their own determination, right? Separate from whatever the hell you teach them. No matter what you teach them or what you instill in them, they are their own individual that's going to want to experience life in their own way. So at the end of the day, you can only hope for the best, right? I mean, you can give them all the instruction you want, but if you're overbearing, that shit just might come back and bite you in the ass. You know? So nobody can ever say, oh, this is the way you're supposed to raise kids. There is no other way. That's just bullshit. Straight up bullshit. It all determines down to the individual. Each individual, it's like catering, you know? What are you going to cater to? You have to cater to their needs. And if you can spot them early enough, you know, yeah, you can help lean them in one direction or the other. But at the end of the day, it's ultimately going to be up to them and us and you yourself, right? Just like we had parents and they taught us and we did right for the most part. But it's like, you know, we choose our own paths at the end of the day. Exactly. Hold up, let me make sure I read that right. Exactly. Yeah, no, you're right. That comes from the brainwashing media, the left-wing liberal nut jobs, as I like to call them. But they are satanic, and they love evil, and they want to separate the family unit, and they've been waging a war against it for a long time now, over a decade. And now their master plan has finally come out. They want to sterilize everybody, make them gay, and that will help decrease the population in their eyes, right? Make everybody gay and make everybody sterile that's not gay. And that's what the jab was all about. So, I hope you guys didn't do that. If you did, sorry for you, but they got your ass. They ran that fear campaign, and then boy did it work like a fucking charm, right? So like black magic type shit. Anybody that wants to stick drugs in your arm that alters your DNA, I promise you they're not your friend and they don't have your best interest at heart. To them, you're just a number on a piece of paper, if even that. You know what I mean? You're just a small fucking fart in the wind on a stack of files that's shoved into the back of a computer somewhere and that's been ran through an algorithm 1,000,000,000 different times and spits out a number, and there you are, and that's all you are to them. And then they whipped up their fucking witchy potions and stuck it in a fucking needle and stabbed it into everybody they could. Yep. Sounds like a horror movie to me, or some kind of apocalyptic shit, right? But no, that's just what we live in. That's just what we live in. Alright, so we've been starting every stream with a soapbox, and I guess that's the soapbox. For entertainment value only, guys, remember, because, you know, I don't want them to shut me down. Wink, wink, type shit. But hey, I said it, it counts, let's go. Wait till they're teenagers, yeah. They definitely get attitudes. Like, there's little buddy, he's a teenager now, and I wish he was a kid again, because it's like, you know how it is when you're a teenager. You hate everything, your attitude sucks, you know everything, nobody else knows anything. That's the way you view the world, and that's how you interact with the world. At that age, that's just the way it goes, boys. It's called adolescence. They should just call it, I don't know shit, but I think I know, but I know everything. Instead of teenager, that's what they need to rename teenager to, I don't know shit, but I think I know everything. And that's what it is. I don't do the mids. I used to be one. I don't do the boys because I used to be one. You ain't got two in front of your age, right? Even in my 20s, I was hella fucking naive, boys. I would honestly say you gotta wait till about your 30s. I mean, your 20s are pretty damn stupid too, boys. I know mine were, at least, but I am kind of past the exception here, so yeah, you're probably right about that. I would say about 25, you really start getting, because your brain doesn't even fully develop until you're 20, 25, right? Right around 24, 25. That's when your adult brain actually fully develops into your adult brain, the brain that you're going to use the rest of your life. Is like 24 or 25. So yeah, true. But really, it's like, then you need some experience with that brain, first of all. So you need that other 5 years to get a little bit of experience on that adult brain. And then you're in your 30s, then you're like, well, damn, I've been thinking this way for like 5 years now. Oh, shit's a little different now, you know? Because our brains are constantly changing, and they have neuroplasticity. So it's always like finding new avenues, new this, new that. That's why we change the way we think over time. Not only from our experiences, but also through the development of our frontal lobe type of shit. And a kid, or even a teenager or a young adult, does not have the wherewithal or the knowledge to make a lifelong decision as to removing one genitalia and trying to replace it with another. That's just insanity. And that's left-wing propaganda. that wants to make your kids fucking gay, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's so true. And I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against trans people, the real ones, the ones who are actually that, right? They have spent their life trying to figure out who they are. They've gone through their adult life, and they figured it out finally. They decided on their own to do what they wanted to do. They weren't shoving it down nobody's throat. They weren't even advertising it. You might not even know about it. And then boom, the next thing you know, that's what they are. And they're just like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, this is who I am. If you can't accept me, blah, blah, blah. Those are the type of people that should be rioting in the streets over the fucking way that they make their culture seem, right? Because it's been completely overrun with filth and perverseness, and it's just like, I don't know what to say anymore about it, but other than, you know, it is what it is. But I've had several gay friends. I've had friends that felt they would do all that sort of shit, but they never fucking tried to push that on me or, you know, make me uncomfortable in any type of way. And I never did that to them. It's not like I go around talking about how much I love vagina all the time, right? And where I like to stick my penis. It's like, if I was doing that, y'all would think I was a fucking weirdo. And you should, because that is fucking weird. So anybody that celebrates Pride Month of where they like to put their penis or where they like to have a penis put, you need to watch out, because that's a weird motherfucker you're dealing with. Weirdo. Someone that obsessed with the sexuality of something is fucking weird, man. Fucking weird, man. I wouldn't want my kids around them. I wouldn't want your kids around them. Shit. Let's go, boys. Smash the like button, because we coming in hot with them hot takes tonight, boys. Yeah, man. And that's all part of the PSYOP propaganda. Y'all have to remember that. None of that shit is... Those people are paid, like you said, and they're paid to slander the names of... and the nature of it all, right? And they're paid to convince us of all this shit. Facts. And they have a trauma acting place. If you go online, you can look up trauma acting, and you'll find places that teach people to trauma act. And if you look at a lot of these videos where supposed accidents happen, right, you'll see a lot of the same faces in these interviews, supposed interviews. Of course, they're cherry-picked. They cherry-picked the actor that they planted, because none of the shit even really happens half the time. You never know what's actually going on out there, so... It's like, oh, they're reporting out here that this is happening over here. And then you know somebody over there, and you're like, hey, what's going on over there? And they're like, nothing. And you're like, well, they're saying this, that, and the other. And they're like, what? They're like, nah, bro, none of that's happening. And you're like, oh, well, that's weird. Huh. I wonder why they're telling this half of the country that shit's going down over on this half of the country, but there ain't nothing going down over there. Yeah. Oh, I wonder. But I'm just happy that we have a way to speak and communicate, guys, and we can talk about shit like this, and we can do it in a way that's non-confrontational. I'm not here bashing nobody's beliefs or any of that, or trying to tell nobody how to do nothing. I'm just simply voicing my opinion, which is why I am proud to be an American, because we are allowed to do that under our Fifth Amendment, yeah? Or First Amendment, whatever. My freedom of speech. And the more you know about your rights and the legal system and the laws and the laws that are in place, the more you can actually protect yourself from the crazy wiles of the world. Well, as an American, anyway. You know, I don't know about everywhere else, but here, yeah. I know, like, in the UK right now, if you start talking crazy about the government, they might just come kick your fucking door in and haul your ass off to jail, right? Sounds like some crazy shit, but it's happening. Knew I needed a sewing kit. I knew I needed a sewing kit. Man, how many damn Zeds are gonna be out here? I think the sun might be coming out soon. Still need a 4-dial code lock. If we can find a 4-dial code lock, I'll build us up a little base quickly. Yeah, sun is coming out. Tomorrow, I'll bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Alright, I really need a 4-dial. Really need a 4-dial. And that is huge, guys. Thanks to all the people that have donated so far this month. We have hit our bare minimum goal, so we are actually going to see our very first profits, guys. That's fucking huge. Let's just get a clap for that real quick. I'll actually be seeing the very first fruits of our labors. Now, I'm not saying it's anything extreme. Definitely not that. But hey, I'm still happy. And I'm still, like, very, very grateful for each and every one of you guys, man. I just, no matter what. And that goes for everybody, and especially those that have supported and donated and helped continue to grow the channel. Fucking badass, guys. We're gonna have to do something special in order to celebrate. I haven't quite figured out what that is, but something. Something dark side, something Star Wars. So that took like half of a full battery, okay? Now we know. Half of a full battery. I will say that shit earlier, I guess some craziness is going on with ICE right now. And one particular individual that chose to use an aggressive amount of force on an American citizen. So yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy right there. I can understand why people are upset about that one. I did watch the video, and it looked pretty fucked up. But here's the thing you have to understand about police and people that are doing that kind of work. They're faced with life-threatening situations every day, and you only have split seconds. Finally, the globalists pay you something back. Yeah, and you only have split seconds, right, to react in life or death situations. And if somebody's trying to run you over with their car while you're actively telling them to stop, and you're surrounding their car basically, and there's bodies, your body is there, And the only thing that's going to stop that car, but see, that's the crazy part, is he could have moved out of the way. They could have done something else, shot the tires out, something, right? There's no excuse for why he did it. But at the same time, what people don't realize is when you're dealing with the police, you might as well look at that as a life or death situation. Depending on how you act is going to depend on the outcome of the situation. Now, if you just use common sense and don't try to run over the police, you're probably going to be just fine, right? They may question you. They may be assholes about it. They might just be pricks and you cannot stand them. But don't try to run them over with your car, guys. Because if you do that, they're just going to shoot you. They're not going to care if you're a woman, if you're white, if you're black, if you're Mexican, if you're Asian, if you're boy, girl. They're not going to care. All they're going to know is you're trying to run them over with a car, and they're going to shoot your ass. That's what's going to happen. So use common sense and don't do it. No, I didn't see that one. Holy shit. People are going going crazy out there, though. I'm just telling y'all, don't do no shit like that, and you'll be just fine. I've dealt with the police so many times, and anytime I tried to resist, oh, I paid for it. I got slammed into the concrete, right, and got knees shoved into my back and my neck. The same shit happened to me, guys, so it's like, I know why that sort of shit happens. It's because people think they don't know, they don't realize they're in a life or death situation in that moment, right? And their actions, they may panic. They may have never dealt with the police before, and they think this shit's a game out here, but it ain't. But I'm telling y'all what, don't ever try to run over a cop, because you're going to get shot. There was a cop that got ran over, and yeah, anyway. Just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. Use common sense. I just can't believe these videos that I see sometimes. I even wonder if the shit's even real. I'm like, how stupid can you be? I'm sorry, like, no offense or anything, but if you're trying to run over a cop, what do you really think is going to happen? Terrible. It's a terrible tragedy. The loss of life should have never occurred. The whole thing could have been avoided if the woman would have just not been trying to block the street, and then not only that, try to run over an officer. Doesn't matter if they're ICE or not. Doesn't matter if you hate everything they're doing. Just don't do it. Just mind your own business, and you'd still be alive. You know, she'd still be alive to go home to her family. She wouldn't have to be dead right now, unfortunately. Very sad thing, but use common sense, guys. Oh shit. Baseroni. Looks like it might have been raided already though. Cause I'm telling you what, anytime I've been real, like after I've dealt with the cops, getting arrested by them several times, and then like flipping out, getting thrown into the ground, all type of shit, getting thrown butt naked into a cell for 48 hours with a pickle suit on, which is like this Velcro shit that they put on you. And you're butt naked, and the only thing you got to use the bathroom in is a fucking drain in the middle of the floor. So, like, if you have to shit, you're going to be shitting in a little drain with graded drain. The shit's just going to sit there. So, you know. I mean, hell to the no. I got tired pretty quickly of that. Yeah, you just cooperate and do what they tell you to do, and you do it in a nice fashion, and they'll leave you alone. Shit, they might even chit-chat and bullshit with you. Fucking, hey, yeah, okay, you're not up to no good. Fucking have a nice day, you know, with fucking football game type shit. But, a lot of them are fucking just assholes, though. You gotta watch out for those. if you end up dealing with one of those, man, I don't know what to tell you. Just be as fucking polite as you can. Oh, yes, it is, man. I'll never do anything intentionally to wind myself up in that situation again. I'll tell you that right now. Throughout my whole life, if you add up all the time that I've spent locked up behind bars, it was over 2 years of my life. So that's enough for me. Plus, if you add in the rehab, that made it about 3.5 years total. So I've spent 3.5, almost 4 years, either in institutions or jail. And I don't want to go back to either one anytime soon. So let's just keep doing this shit, and we'll be fine. Shit. I've been clean off of all that shit for damn near 5-6 years now. And I'm never going back. Never, ever, ever. Ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever. I can't believe there's no damn code locks anywhere in any of these little cities, man. Most of this shit's been empty. Yep. Not for me, anyway. Not for me. I'd rather just live a boring-ass life and not go to jail. Oh, glow plug. I might grab that. Shit, take that shit to Sakal, boys. Smash on a bunker. Oh yeah, maybe yeah, do a bunker run. That. I will say the one, oh, here's a 3 dial, but that's garbage. There was one place that I went to that honestly I thought was good. I was alright with going there. I actually went there several times because it was just, you know, it was a process for me. It's like, well, it wasn't an overnight thing, so I had to go several times before I finally was able to finally do it. What the fuck? Oh, that's too many of them right there. I didn't know there was that many. Fuck. I didn't know there were that many of them right there. Oh, there's just 2 of them. Shit. Fucking twat ass mother fucking bastards. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm fucking hurting. Oh, shit, boys. He hit me with a DMR. Shit. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fucking shit. That hurt. Run, bro, run. Woo. Fucking nailed my ass. Ruined my damn jacket, you little bastard. Not sure. I'm pretty sure he was just like directly across, but I don't know exactly where he was, so I ain't trying to sit there and peek while he knows where I'm at. Type shit. That was definitely a DMR though. He might have. Oh, he's probably from that fucking base, maybe, huh? Nah. Hell yeah, Claire Bob. Damn, bro, he smacked me with that shit too. I just don't know where he shot me from. I mean, he was definitely a little bit of a ways away, but whew, shit. Son of a beach. Pissing off all the Zeds. I don't like it when they get the drop on me. The advantage immediately shifts away from your favor if they've got the drop on you. So really, your best move in this scenario is to just reposition because the advantage is already out of your favor. Fucking bastards. But yeah, this is really a dangerous city to be looting in anyway, honestly. I mean, I kind of deserved it, but whatever. I'm just out here fucking goofing off. Hey, look for 4 down here. I just don't, I want to know where he shot me from. If I could have gotten any kind of eyes on him before he shot me, then I could have had an idea. If you get screwed over from behind, yeah, you better change positions. Yeah. Yeah. You better just change positions any damn way. Like ASAP, because obviously he's probably thinking I need to push up to confirm the kill. He might be a little bit like leery because he's probably thinking that he knocked me out. I didn't hear any rushing footsteps, so he was definitely quite a distance away. He's got the marksman scope for sure. No question about that. So he's got the DMR with the marksman scope. Probably got like an AK or some shit else. M4 maybe up close. Because if he's got the DMR, then he's got a good rifle, another good rifle as well. No question. But he can have that shot. He can have that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny, bro. Yeah, a punch from a Z that sounds just like a DMR and ruins your jacket. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And there could be more than one, that's the thing. It could be a duo or a trio, or you never know. I feel like if it was more than one, though, they probably would have waited to shoot me until his buddy pushed up, but maybe he thought he wouldn't get another opportunity to shoot me, so he just went ahead and took the shot that he had. Shit, he should have made it a headshot, then I'd be dead as fuck. If he'd have hit me in the head with that shit, it'd have been lights out. Insta-kill. Fucking plate carrier saved our life, though. If we wouldn't have had that plate on, yeah, we'd be dead for sure as well. So the plate carrier tanked the shot. Yep, it's damaged, so let's see if I can fix that shit real quick. Do I have epoxy? No, I got a leather kit though. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're just fucking off. Not in hunter mode, but loot mode. That guy's in hunter mode, I was in loot mode, so easy to get shot in that situation. He's doing what I like to do, just getting the drop on motherfuckers while they're looting. He can have that shit. He can have that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna skip over even further. My $4 probably down there. My beautiful $4 is probably down there. Yep, sure can. Yeah, because you don't notice it. Oh, dude, that same kind of shit happened to me. Well, it was me, Skits, and Happy. And we were all in this cabin, right? And then I was in my menu like this. I think everybody else was too. And then a dude just spawned in and fucking blasted Happy. And somehow, because I was laying on the ground, right? But I seen it on Skits' side, you could actually see the guy spawn in. And he spawned in, and then it's like, stood there for a minute, pulled out his gun, and started shooting. But nobody noticed him until he started shooting. He just happened to have been logged out in that same cabin. And so when he logged in, he just saw what I assumed was two guys, because he never noticed me. I was laying on the floor, but anyway, yeah, it was pretty hilarious. It's definitely easy to do when you're in the inventory. Easy to get shot. Yeah, DayZ's unforgiving. We all know this game is punishing. It doesn't pull no punches, man. It'll fucking... You can get really high, or you can get really low. It's like, you can be really low, and then 1 second you're high, and the next second you're low again. Like, oh. DayZ's an emotion simulator. Fucking with my emotions. Fucking with my emotions. Definitely an emotion simulator. It's like, especially when you're a freshie, right? And then you kill a geared guy, full gear Chad. You come up on the loot, which is exactly how I got this loot, I think. I think this, yeah, all this loot was a come up. So, I went from freshie to this, basically, and then it's like, you can go from that right back to freshie, though. It's happened where it's like, I came up with a bunch of loot, and then instantly fucking lose it. Actually, it happened last night. I came up on that double kill, had all their loot, got the car, and then we were going to drive that shit to Polana, got stuck on a stump. Lost it all, boys. We got stuck on a stump. Fucking stump. A motherfucking stump. stinky old stump. Because my dumbass missed the turn. So I was like, oh, I'll just go through this. No, I'll get stuck on a stump. And that's DayZ. You never know what could happen. That one stump got sniped in the back of the head. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty damn much. Might find a $4 over there, but I think we might have better luck down here, maybe. Pretty damn much. I looked in that one already. That's kind of funny. That guy probably will think that I like combat logged or some shit because I just disappeared, obviously. He's probably going to be like, oh, you combat logged. Nope, I ain't combat logged. I just got the fuck out of there. Oh, shit. Nice. Yes, sir. Welcome, Matthew. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we just got fucking KO'd by a guy, but we managed to escape, so we're still alive. Oh, no, we're just doing a little after-hour stream. Nothing too special. Looking for a $4 right now, and maybe slap up a base. See if we can find one. Dude with a DMR fucking shot me in the chest, ruined my damn top about 15-20 minutes ago. Oh man, I've been running into pretty large groups lately too. Are you streaming when you do it? Have you been streaming? Is that why? 'Cause I'm telling you, they be coming for you sometimes. If not all the time. Nah, yeah, just bad luck then, huh? It'd be like that sometimes, bro. Sometimes you're on the shit stick, right? I know we've all been on the shit stick. Yeah, bunker camper winker. Yeah, about pretty standard, huh? Pretty standard DayZ protocol. Standard DayZ operating protocol. It always hurts, though. I know that. It stings. It's like, ah. Especially when you've been alive for a while, or you got a bunch of nice gear that you like, or you might have just gotten it. Those always hurt, for sure. Certain deaths, I don't mind. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I was kind of ready to die, you know? But other times, not so much. Oh, you fucking bastard. Shit. Shit, I could just bury the damn dry bag. Wait a minute. My shoes are damaged? Okay. And I mean, we really need some 7.62 ammo. For our AKM here, it's only got 5 shots. Better make them count if we have to use them, huh? The fuck? It won't let me put this in my quick slot. Why the hell won't this let me put it in the quick slot? Bruh. Now it won't let me put either one of them in the quick slot. It's fucking glitched. I need to... Ah, that's annoying. Vicar? Someone might have dropped that. Kinda looks dropped. Shit, it's got 5 or 6 shots too. Pretty sure someone dropped it. don't know what the deal is with these fucking shovels. Oh my god. Alright guys, we'll be right back. We're glitched. Now it's dropped my rangefinder and my glow stick on its own, and it won't let me put them on there. What the fuck is the deal with this, guys? Has anybody seen this glitch before? It said when I first logged in, items have been dropped out of your inventory because you don't have space. And my rangefinder and that little glow stick that I had sitting on the floor. And it still won't let me put this in the slot. Is my bag ruined? Oh, shit! I'm over here fucking talking about a glitch. My bag's ruined. That's what it is. My bag is completely fucked. That's hilarious. He ruined me bag too, little bastard. It's alright, we just found this bag. Gold tip. Don't mind if I do. See which one looks. Yeah, that one might blend in a little bit more, yeah. What the hell did I just. Okay. Like, no 7.62s in this fucking place. That sucks. Hello. There's like 4 shots. It's 4 more than we had 4 seconds ago. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell is going on? I just didn't have enough room in the inventory. Alright. That's a little bit better. Oh, shit. I just realized we only have 1 fucking use on a bandage, too. We're hurting, boys. We're hurting for supplies. Can't chop this up, can you? No, I didn't think so. We are hurting for supplies. Take that alcohol and make my own. Good thing that I checked that, because I would have skipped over that alcohol too and been mad when I found out. Please give me my 4 dial, you sons of bitches. I I've looked everywhere for this thing. Clear Bob always coming in clutch with the promotion, or the, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, promotion. That's right, I was right the first time. Appreciate you, Clear Bob. Clara Bob. Coming in hot. Demanding the chat. Smash the like button. Smash-a-roni. And cheese. Oh, hello. Sauce for the old pisto. What I really need is freaking 4-dial. I just don't understand. Yeah, these are some of the hardest things to find though, so makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Oh, Lord. Please give me 4-dial. 4-dial. I need the 4-dial. Natural. Yeah, that 4-dial. You got a 4-dial? 4-dial? Need a 4-dial. Need a 4-dial. Atrocious. This is atrocious. Atrocious. Yeah, that happens. Happens like quite often, actually. You kill a guy and then they spawn nearby and they want revenge, so they come running back over there to try to get you. I've been got that way myself several times. better be a freaking 4-dial here. No fur doll. Don't give him no fur doll. Oh, but what I can do before I forget again is make some bandages. Nah, you ain't got to apologize to me, bro. Yeah, that's how that DayZ does it. Get the blood pumping. Get that blood pumping. The fuck? Dangerous place to do it. Oh, bro. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Just next thing you know, you're popping off loud shots. They scare the hell out of you half the time because you're not expecting it. It's like bang, bang, bang. Oh, fuck. Great. Great times. Great times. Son of a bitch, man. Absolute garbage. Hot garbage. Oh, better bag, though. At least more carrying capacity, at least. I mean, it's not necessarily better in the sense that it's a lot more visible, but hey, the carry capacity just went up tremendously. Fuck yeah, that's what we're talking about. Stick all this crap in there, basically. Not too shabby. And guys, I think we've got over 60 or 70 members to the channel now. That's amazing. It's pretty badass. Pretty badass. Much appreciated to everybody who's gifted memberships, all that stuff. Donations, super chats, subs, likes, chats, comments, everything. Very much appreciated, guys. I feel like I haven't said that enough lately, so just need to make sure we reiterate that. Oh, there's an abandoned car. That's got to be a trap. Oh, this is sketchy. If you see a car just sitting in the fucking field like that, it's more than likely being scoped out by somebody. Possibly. I'd say at least 65% of the time it is anyway. Oh, very nice, very nice. There's definitely a lot of amazing subscribers who have been making sure that that front is staying active on the gifted sub, so very much appreciative. Just so you guys know, the main donors are Skippy Flapjacks, OG, Skits Gaming, Honey Buckus, Ultima Driver. Big shout outs to those guys. Those are the main supporters right now, and these guys have been sticking with me basically from the beginning. A lot of them anyway. OG, big shout out to OG. I can't remember if I said him or not, but definitely OG. He was my very first donator. So if you guys can, always make sure you go help him out if he's streaming or posting any kind of content. He doesn't do it very often, but when he does, and if you guys are around, make sure you go show him some love. Let's see here. Trying to think if I've forgotten anybody. I need to start keeping a list and actually fucking putting it down. And then like at the end of the month I'll do like a post, and then I'll post everybody that helped that month and give them a shout out that way too. We'll start doing that. So from now on, I'll add those names to my list, and then from now on, anybody that does any kind of stuff like that will be added to for a shout out list at the end of each month. Or we'll do some kind of special video or something too along with it. You know, we'll do something. I'm brewing it, guys. Just gotta be patient with me because, you know, I am a solo, doing all this solo, so it does get to be quite a bit after a while. I mean, there's quite a lot of work to it, so it's like, I don't know. Lately, for about, 3 or 4 days, I've kind of taken a slight break, but I'm about to start hitting it heavy this week onto some customized type content shit. More of a, I don't know. We're going to do more like polls and viewer posts and viewer requests type stuff like that. Alright, welcome back. Came back with a voice changer? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You actually came back with a voice changer? That's hilarious. I would try to be friends with that guy. You should talk to him then. Fuck, he seems cool. Came back with a voice changer. Tried to trick me into giving him a grenade. Yeah, you should have gave it to him fucking all the way cooked up to where as soon as he pulled the pin on, exploded on him. That happened to me during the Christmas event. Of course he did. Of course he tried to throw it at you. Of course he did. I would have done the same thing. Oh, that's funny. Of course he did. Wait, what the hell? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he wanted shotgun shells so he could come back and shoot your ass with them. Yeah, this is where we got into that fight with them two dudes the other day, right? Fucking over there. I'm just a hooligan who's used to using hallucinogens. Brain contusions again. Cutting and bruising the skin. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Give me a motherfucking 4-dial, man. Shit, this shit is crazy. I've looked everywhere. I'm almost tired of looking for the fucking thing, and I'm just gonna switch to hunter mode. I'm about to just switch to hunter mode and go hunt a motherfucker down. And this is why I love DayZ, because of how brutal and unforgiving it is. It's not holding anybody's hand. This is the way. Bitch ass Zeds. Oh my goodness. I'm about to lose it. Shit. Nice. So how many times have you killed this guy altogether now? You'd think he'd learn his lesson by now. Then again, some of us are pretty stubborn. Why's it gotta be nails instead of what I actually need? A 4-dial, please. Give me a 4-dial. 4-dial. I need a 4-dial. To make my life complete, I need a 4-dial. 4-dial. Yeah, man. Sometimes you're on the shit stick, though, right? I mean, sometimes you're on the shit stick, but he's the one that kept choosing to run back to you over and over again. Eventually, you gotta just give up and go, you know what? I need to just drop it and move on. Fuck it. I don't like giving people free kills like that any damn way. It's like, to me, it's like giving them a free kill again. Yeah, you might get them, but most likely they're just gonna fucking drop your ass. Unless you've got something to even the odds with, you know. But if you're just going in there bare-fisted as a freshie with nothing to lose, it's like, eventually you're just gonna get tired of getting got by the same son of a bitch. I've got to be pretty close to my body to try to actively go after my shit, because most of the time I don't make it to it anyway, so it's like, whatever. I just move on and start a new adventure. I will say, though, sometimes I do like chasing it like that. It's definitely a play style. Chasing your dead body around is like a play style all in itself. It's the play style that nobody talks about, right? The chase your dead body around PvP style. The fucking die 5 times to maybe get your shit back style. There's a few play styles that are unspoken, right? In DayZ, and the ones that, you know, we all know them. Jesus, bro, are you going crazy in the fucking chat or what? It's like, now it's not even fucking English, bro. Wildin' out, boys. Wildin' out. It's already worn. I was hoping it'd be pristine. I could swap it out and have a pristine one. Little bitch. Oh, I almost stepped on all mine just the other day. It was right next to the well. On the other side of it, thankfully. Or else I probably would have stepped on it. I'm pretty good at spotting them, though. I mean, I used to not be able to see them at all. And then I started... After you get blown up by them a few times, you start looking for them. You start figuring out where people like to put them, too. But there is that occasional random fucking landmine that somebody just decides to place in a random location. And, yep, you happen to be the lucky fucker to step on it. Lucky number 1. Come on down. Your landmine is ready. Come on down. Your landmine is ready. We've placed it in a special location just for you. You love getting knocked out with a broken leg? Step this way. That's why I always like to never go anywhere without any less than 2 bandages and 1 full bandage at all times, because you never know when you're just going to have a broke-ass leg, right? You never know when you're just going to step on a bear trap or fucking step on a landmine, or God forbid you get your leg broke by a gun in a gunfight, because if you get your leg broken in a gunfight, it's curtains almost 9 times out of 10. Like, I think I might have survived once or twice on official after having my leg broke in a gunfight, because typically when I have my leg broke in a gunfight, there's like 2 or 3 motherfuckers, right? And then I get my leg broke, and I can only gun down so many before. It's just, once you can't move, it's damn near it. But they're still shooting at you. It's fucking hard to recover from that one. Holy shit. That's that DMR motherfucker. 100%. That is him. Fuck, I don't want to be on the roof, bro. Can't get an angle from here unless I climb up onto the fucking roof. Don't really want to climb up onto the roof. It's like 200 to the fucking tent. About 500 to there. Definitely him, though. Haley. Oh, there's a base there. Fur dial, please. Give me a fur dial. There ain't no fur dials in here. Always gotta salute the fallen brethren. Need that fur doll. Give me that fur doll. Fucking hell, boys. Yep. We ain't gonna find a fur doll. They don't want us to have a fur doll. If I could just shoot some other asshole and take his fur doll. What are the chances of them just running around with one? Pretty fucking slim. Right? Yeah, as soon as you don't want one, there'll be tons of them. I've searched every damn shit from here to fucking Burzino. By God. A tire? Okay. Random ass tire just sitting there. I know, right? That way I got fucking leather kit and brand new boots. I'm Gucci. I ain't tripping. I'm searching fucking high and low. Far and wide. Did you search far? Yeah, I searched far. Well, did you search wide? Oh, no, I forgot to search wide. Well, that's right. You got to search far and wide. You got to search far and wide. Fucking hell. Hell was that noise? Oh, chicken. Kind of need that chicken, sort of. Sometimes there'll be like a train wreck down here that can fucking have them. If it's there. If it's not there, then oh well, but it could be. Could potentially be there. Hell yeah, bro. We gonna cook up some chicken tonight. We gonna roast up some chicken tonight. That DayZ chicken be kicking. Nah, it ain't there. Fuck. Fucking A. That DayZ chicken be kicking. You ever, did y'all ever eat the ripping chicken or the wicked chicken from Popeyes? Back in when they had it, it was called like ripping or wicked chicken. I think they had both, but like both of them were fire though. And they come with like a special wicked dipping sauce. Bruh. Bruh. I used to smash that shit. Wicked chicken. Alright, chicken. Alright, chicken. It was pretty damn good, actually. Fuck you. You see that thing? That's how I feel about that. That is exactly how I feel about that. Barbed wire. Come on. I can't believe they spawned in 3 dials up here, man. That's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. Can't get one damn 4 dial. Not one damn 4 dial. I'm always getting into fights up here too. That's why, like, typically I'll build a base up in this town. I've done it a few times. I've actually got one right now on Karma Crew, and it was still standing 2 days ago. So, and it had been there. It's been there for about 2 weeks now, 2.5, 2 weeks, something like that. So after I streamed it, I'm curious to see if it's still there. Probably not. That's alright though, because, you know, I don't really give a fuck. I do like building and doing them and having them and whatever, but at the end of the day, all that shit goes away anyhow, eventually. And then you gotta go get it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh, shit. I think I'd rather have a green one than a fucking bright orange one. And it's got a battery and a baked beans in there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Homer. That's a good backpack right there. Alright. Baby Yoda official. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, Baby Yoda. How you doing? Appreciate you joining us. Let's see here. Swap that out. Now we have a brand new one. Hey, yeah, buddy. Still need that fur dial. Gotta find that fur dial. All right, Claire Bob. Have a great rest of your evening or afternoon or whatever it may be for you. I can't remember. Pretty sure you're in the States, so it might be evening. Yeah. Either way, have a good one. Definitely appreciate you being here. What we got? What have we here? Anything worth taking? All I need is a fur doll. 6 p.m. Alright. Yeah, you're quite a little bit of ways behind me. A little bit ahead of you. Awesome. Yeah, always. Always. What the fuck? Oh, okay. She's mad at me. Yeah. Always got to feed the algorithm. Feeding the algorithm. Ew, ew. Do some kind of like algorithm chant. Have you guys heard about this craziness that now people are calling interactions with AI bots are divine experiences, and they're now forming religions based around these experiences, guys. I cannot make this shit up. So there's people out there right now who are forming a church, basically, a religion they're calling it, where they get all their shit. They talk to this AI bots, and then through these interactions, they call them divine encounters, basically, where they feel like they're speaking to something divine. And these people, that's called Spiral, the Church of Spiral, or some shit like that, I believe. Something to do with Spiral, I want to say. I could be wrong. I could be getting that part wrong, but 100% that's what they're doing, though. They're interacting with these AI bots and then turning around and saying that that was some kind of mystic fucking divination, and then they're using that as their base for their... Well, it's not. Let's not call it a religion. It's more like a cult. Cult of crazies. Can't imagine being the psycho that started that. Fucking chicken scared the crap out of me. Damn it, Bobby. I just do not know where else to go. Do not know. Yo, welcome back. Yeah, I got some beans. Love me some beans. Always gotta have some beans. Beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat the fucking beans with every meal. Eat the beans with every meal. I'd like 2 cans of beans, please. I'd like to have me 2 cans of beans, please. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. I think I'm gonna watch a good war movie tonight. I think I'm gonna, after the stream, I think I'm gonna watch some war movie. What war movie should I watch? I was thinking I'm gonna watch We Were Soldiers, maybe. I hadn't watched that shit in years. I hadn't watched it in years. It's a damn good movie, though. Ah, bummer, man. That's a bummer. Yeah, my bag was ruined earlier. That's why I'm wearing this mountain bag now. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't put the shovel and shit on there, and then it dropped all my other items. I thought I had the hand bug, and then come to find out my bag was just ruined. Yeah, I mostly watch TV shows, but I do like to watch a good movie. But I mostly watch all the older movies. Like, I don't really watch a lot of the new. I mean, I do, but I don't enjoy them as much. I mean, I watch them just because other people maybe want to watch them. And I mean, I am curious just to see, because I have been quite the movie critic my whole life, I feel like. I'm pretty critical on certain things, but anyway. Seems like nowadays the creativity has just been sucked dry from most of the movies. And now these greedy corporate studio heads have completely taken over the creative process to the point where the actors themselves are literally saying we're being forced to make these shows for a doom-scrolling generation that's only half-ass paying attention, so we have to make the plots simple and easy to understand and basically spell it out for you. And I'm thinking, no, you don't. Who gives a fuck if they're not paying attention? Make good movies, and if they don't get it, they don't get it. Like, come the fuck on, man. Don't sacrifice the artistic value of creating something so you can dumb it down because you think the generation of kids is so stupid that they can't understand a movie. It's like, bruh. That's why, like, the newest season of Stranger Things, complete garbage. I mean, I had to force myself to watch it. And by the end of it, I was so done with it that, yeah, I couldn't help but... I didn't even want to watch it. I was just like, oh my god, when was this going to end, you know? Like, it was painful to watch. Now, no show that you watch or movie should ever be like that. It should be engaging. It should be, like, capturing you in, right? And that doesn't happen with any of these new movies with me anymore. The only shit that's worked so far is, like, the Fargo series. That's pretty damn good. Tulsa King's pretty good. And these are, like, series that are basically long-form movies, right? They're the only ones nowadays that are worth a fuck, it seems like. And even those are few and far between. But all these, like I said, the newest Stranger Things is so bad that I could barely get through it one time. And I'm like, never gonna watch it again after that. And I don't care about anything that happened in it. They completely ruined the whole fucking end of the season 4, which was pretty decent, I thought. The first season and the 4th season were pretty decent. But the 5th season, it was so bad. So bad. And that's basically how movies are. They're just that bad because they're explaining the plot to you. Literally. And why the fuck would anybody do that? So stupid. If you can't follow along a simple storyline, then maybe you should be watching movies. Maybe you should be reading books, you know? Getting your mind right. Getting your comprehension up. I don't know, man. More soapbox shit. No Fordals. No Ferdals. I don't believe that. Oh, reading's even better than watching a movie because you get involved in it, every detail. Like, reading a good book, it should be instantaneously, like, within the first page or two, you're hooked. Like, you want to read more because I prefer to get my news by reading it. I used to be the opposite, like, oh, I just want to watch it, right? When you're younger, that's kind of how it is. When you get older, you want to read shit. You're like, I want to read this information so that way it can stick with me. Well, for me, anyway. It's hard, you know. My short-term memory's pretty shitty, so it's like... But when I read it, it seems to stick in there a bit better. Yeah, no, yeah, I hear you. Reading has almost become a thing of, you know, if you, for the, it's not for the newer generation, that's for sure. They hate reading. I love reading. I've read over 200 books in my life. Probably more like 250. Close to 3 maybe, even. 300 books. I've read a fuck ton of books. Fuck tons of books. I've read so many books that I've probably forgotten books that I've read. Until I see them, and then I go, oh yeah, I've read that. You gotta remember, I also spent like over 3 years of my life in jails and institutions, so I also had a lot of free time at that time as well to read books. So when you're in a situation where you have no other choice but to either read or you don't have anything, then yeah, you're gonna read. You'll be a reading motherfucker before you know it. Bunch of stupid shit. One of them was like involving a firearm, an illegal firearm that I had, and I was in a public place with it, and I was drunk and pilled out and basically blacked out in this public place. And when I came to, there was like a security guard telling me that I had to vacate the premises. But I was like, no, I'm just waiting for my ride, which wasn't true because I didn't even have a ride. I was just looking for a place to chill for a little bit. And next thing I know, I'm surrounded by cops. And they're like, why don't you come outside with us for a minute? And I'm like, okay. And then they're like searching all my shit. I knew at that point I was fucked. But I had been up for like 3 or 4 days at that time. But anyway. They're like, do you have any weapons on you? And I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah, there's a gun in the bag right there. And they're like, is it loaded? And I said, yeah, it's loaded. And they're like, well, what kind of gun is it? And I was like, it's a 38 special. Why? And they're all like, well, okay, where is it? And I was like, it's in the bag. And they're like, okay. So they took it out. I also had like 2 or 3 boxes of ammo for it in the bag, and then I had like a whole bunch of other shit, like 10, 15 pairs of sunglasses, like big bag full of change, a bunch of like GPSs and fucking random shit like that. And so they determined that I was in non-compliance with the law, so they took me to jail. And, nah, you're good, I got you. And then they put me in a cell, or in a little room, actually. They put me in this, like, little room for, like, 12 hours. And then, next thing I know, there was, like, a detective or some shit. And he kept asking me all these questions, like, where did you get the gun? Whose gun is it? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was a big ordeal, but I was young, stupid, and on a lot of drugs, so you mix that together, you got a pretty crazy combo. Needless to say, I have been, I dealt with the whole legal system for like 6 or 7 years after that, so I was like on probation. I kept going to jail because I kept violating. Eventually, they sent me down south, which is going to prison. After I did my 6 months for a PV, which is a TPV, technical parole violator, basically. They violate your parole or probation or whatever it is that you're on, and then they send you to prison for a select number of days, and then after you've fulfilled that select number of days, you go back to society, only now you're under even stricter rules, more drug tests, and if you fuck that up, then you're going to go to prison for your full sentence, which mine was like anywhere from 6 to 10 years, so yeah, no thank you. I had enough. After that, I was like, because really it was like, you know, my addiction that was keeping me stuck and controlling me, basically, because I would do anything at that time. Oh, not anything, but, you know, I would steal shit for sure to fuel that addiction, which is what I was doing. I was stealing things that weren't mine, and then I was selling those things in the streets, basically, to fuel my addiction. Either selling them or trading them, and, yeah. That's how it happened. That was the first time I went to jail. And that was like the serious charges that got me to jail the first time, and all the shit that happened after that was just like either being violated on my probation or other small misdemeanor crimes, like yeah, bunch of shit. But then I was in this program, and like I said, they were drug testing me all the time, and I fucking OD'd and had to be brought back with life with Narcan. And so when they came in, found me like that, there was like a bunch of paraphernalia, a bunch of pills, which all of that shit would have been more felonies. But for some reason that night, those cops decided to be cool, and they didn't fucking charge me with any of that shit. I got lucky though, because they easily could have. Yeah. And if they would have, I would have been gone to prison for years. So, they chose not to do that. Thank God. I think they figured that I probably had enough with the dying, coming back to life, and then going straight to jail. They probably figured that I had enough punishment at that point. But they also decided that I wasn't fit for the program anymore, and that's when they did actually send me to prison. And that's when I went back on fucking paper. So, yeah. I don't recommend it, guys. It's not anything that you want to go through. Don't do any crazy, stupid shit, because it's not worth it. If your friends are doing stupid shit around you, get away from them too, because they'll drag you down just as fast. You don't even have to be doing anything. You could just be around them and they do something stupid. Next thing you know, you're sitting in jail. Which that happened too. So, yeah. Just follow the rules. Don't do any stupid shit, and you'll be alright. Don't try to run over police with your car, because they're going to shoot you. Type of shit. Common sense. Use your brain, and you'll be fine. But that's why I'm a huge advocate for sobriety and people that are in recovery. Anybody that's trying to get their life on the right track. You know what I'm saying? I advocate huge for those guys. Anybody that's in recovery, anybody that's trying to get their life right, I support that shit 100%. And it's like everybody has to make their own journey and their own decisions, and some people have to do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people are forced into it at first, like they're hitting it hard in the streets, right? Running and gunning, and then they get busted, and the next thing you know, they realize they have this coming to Jesus moment, basically, and they realize this is not what I want for my life. And then they turn their life around 180 degrees, and then next thing you know, they're a drug counselor or a probation officer or whatever, and they're giving back to the community, trying to help, or they're on YouTube fucking telling their story and helping other people, right? Because I subscribe to a guy that's what he does, and not only does he do that, but he also hunts fucking child pedophiles and gets them motherfuckers the justice as well. And sometimes they be getting hit with the old-fashioned vigilante justice. So he be putting in that work. If y'all don't know JD DeLay, y'all should check him out, because he's a badass mofo. He don't fuck around either. So he's that's where I get that slogan, throw him in the wood chipper. That's what his whole shit's, throw him in the wood chipper. So you can get shirts, t-shirts, or hoodies, or whatever that say wood chipper, and you'll have a fucking wood chipper on there. It's pretty badass. But he's done like way more hard time than I ever did, and you can tell too, because he's completely tatted up. You know, he's got all the prison ink and shit. Like, he did a lot. He did like, I think he did like 10 years though. Like, he did like serious time. My shit wasn't nothing like that. It was only 6 months for my longest consecutive, but all together it was like 2.5 years type shit. But he did like a damn decade in that shit. I would not want to do that. I mean, any amount of time in there is living hell, guys. You're counting the literal seconds. I mean, each second spent in there is like an eternity in fucking hell, bro. It's no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. Burp. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, and the reason I was nonchalant about it, because I knew they were going to find that gun anyway, and if I had lied to them, it probably would have been a lot worse on me. And I knew at that moment, when I saw all the cops around me, that there was no way that they weren't going to find it. I mean, there was no way. Because I was on private property, you know what I'm saying? So they had full authority to search me, because I was intoxicated on private property. And if you're intoxicated on private property, the authorities have 100% legal rights to search and seize anything that you have that could be illegal and or anything, really. They can search you for that reason, because you're on private property. The people that own that private property have called the police and are having them come to figure out what the hell's going on with you. And yep. So I knew for a fact they were going to find it, and that's why I told them. And I was like, yeah, it's right there. And I'm like, what are y'all going to do, take me to jail? And they're like, well, I didn't ask them. I knew I was going to jail. But, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. I cannot believe we cannot find a fertile anywhere. I mean, I've searched so many of these sheds and barns and everything. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do. That's because a lot of them guys, man, you know, yeah, they might be cool and good at the game, and they're funny, some of them, but most of them are just actors, man, and they don't give a fuck. They're just doing a job just to do a job. I don't know, man. That's at least some of them, you know. Not all of them, but some of them. There's no, like, human connection there. It's just, like, robotic, kind of. Yeah, spam the chat bot. Say W in the chat. Woo. Fucking smash. It's like a constant ad. You're watching the stream, but it's like constant ad. Let me promote this. Let me promote that. I mean, I get it. Oh, yeah, bitch! Let's go! About fucking time. Fucking hell. Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, too fucking bad. I already did. You should learn how to fucking spell, my guy. You know, you're always up in here saying crazy shit, and you're not even making no sense. You should learn how to spell so you don't sound like a 5-year-old child. How about that? How you like them apples? Fucking lunatic. How you like them apples, you fucking silly twat? Yeah, this guy's a clown, bro. He comes in here talking all kinds of stupid shit and then tries to run his mouth passive-aggressively. Like, I don't notice that type of shit, right? I've just been nice to you. But, you know, you can get hit with both barrels, homie, if you want. You can get that smoke, my guy. I'll fucking shit right on you. I'll shit right on you and your whole fucking ancestry. How about that shit? Oh, well, you ain't got nothing to say about that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Fucking internet hooligan. Probably can't even understand half of what I say anyway. Fertile! We got the fertile! Fertile! I just need to find out where to fucking put that shit now. We're probably going to, we found the 4-dial. Probably going to end the stream right around here because I still haven't even eaten dinner and it's getting close to that time anyway. But that gives us our mission. We finally accomplished it, got the fertile. And we're gonna slap down a base. Yeah, buddy. I just need to figure out where I want to put it. I mean, I could put it somewhere up here, but it just depends. It just depends. About damn time. Man, I was starting to wonder. He was determined. That's the most dangerous creature in DayZ. That was the one I killed. Alright. Yeah, those are the most dangerous creatures in DayZ. The freshie with nothing to lose. Yep. Well, we are about to end it. Yeah, I gotta go eat some dinner and all that shit, so we will be back up. If I might be taking tomorrow off. I don't know. I'm gonna see how we feel, but either way, if so, then we'll be back first thing on Monday, guys. If not, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have a great night. Appreciate y'all for joining me. And we're going to be slapping down a base either tomorrow or Monday. Alright, guys. Stay frosty out there. Peace.